So when you get your new stand, you will find a baggie like this full of your hardware. Inside the manual, there are pictures of all the different pieces you're going to need. Right here is all the hardware we laid out for the Epic stand. And these are all the wood components and the wheels. Here's the base for the Epic stand. It measures about 70 inches long. First thing we do is get its legs. I like to put the logo on the outside. Put that right into this corner. Get the 5-star nut with the 2-inch stud on it. Put on the 5/16 sure. Flip this around and do the other side. Sure. Stud. All right. So that was step 1. Step 2 is to attach the rails. Okay, so we have one stationary rail, and then the other side is an adjustable carriage that slides along it. Okay, first we're going to install the rail. Got a 2.5-inch carriage bolt in the main rail. Stick it in the side and line up the 2 holes. Carriage bolt goes through. I'm going to use a 3/8 washer, and the first time you put this in, you can take one of your lever handles, screw it on, and then screw it down tight so it sucks the into this side. Once you have that sucked in, take one of your lock the 3/8 knot locking nut, put it on this side. Get your 9/16 socket. Tighten right up. It has a nylon locking thread right here, so tighten it. Don't tighten it so tight it doesn't move. If you get it to that point, back it off. So next we're going to take the 2 rails with the holes to the outside to suck the carriage bolt head into the plywood of that first support arm. Sucked in, take that off again. Take your 3/8 washer, your 3/8-inch star knob. Okay, so once you get the support arm on, you're going to put the 2 rails in here. Take your 2 support arms and bring them up. Take a 3.5-inch carriage bolt, put it in from this side. All the heads of the carriage bolts on one side, and then all of the nuts, knobs, and lever handles on the other side. So once again, I'll use this lever handle to suck it into the support arm. Once that's in, I can back this up. The 1 1/4-inch fender washer, and I'll leave it loose for now. Put on. Grab a T-bracket. Put the T to the outside here. Take a 2.5-inch carriage bolt on this side, put it in. Use your lever handle once again to suck in the carriage bolt head. So that's sucked in. Put your fender washer on, and then go back and tighten it. And these lever handles are spring loaded, so you can pull it out, adjust the handle where you want it, and you're ready to go. So you tighten it there, and so that side's done. Now for the other side, it's basically the same thing, but this time you're doing it on a carriage. So it slides along here and gives you that versatility to how long you want it. So first of all, you're going to put carriage on. Take your carriage bolt. Lever handle to suck in the head on this side. Puts it in. Push that. Put your 3/8 inch washer up here, and then use your 3/8 inch star knobs. Here, there's no pressure at all, so you can leave this kind of loose, put it in the spot you need it, then you just tighten it down there. So we'll leave that there for now. And next up is the other set of rails. So it's the other side. Put our main rail in first. 3.5 inch carriage bolt. Get your 3/8 inch hot washer, 3/8 inch nylon pocket. Filming outside today. 9/16 ring. Like we did the other side. Just tight with that. Tighten it where it doesn't pop too much, but it still holds it. All right, making our 2 sliding rails. For support arms. Put on the support arms. And we'll use our 3.5 inch carriage bolt. Another support arm on this side. Support. So our lever handle, suck it into the support arm. It's all sucked in flush. Take off that lever handle. Use your last 3/8 inch washer and your last 3/8 inch star knob. Yeah. Put these back up with the holes to the outside. 3.5 inch carriage bolt again. Lift this up a little bit so that get everything lined up. So again, use your lever handle. Once it's flush on this side, loosen it up. Inch air washer. Put back. Okay. So that's basically how it works. This slides. So you want to slide it to where this is like at a 90-degree angle. Notches here. Tighten that up, and tighten this up. That's it. And you're solid. Now we're going to leave this loose. Get our other T-bracket. 2.5 inch carriage bolt. And just so the knobs and stuff don't hit each other, move this up a little. Move the T-bracket. fender washer. These carriage bolts you don't have to suck in because the slot is the same size as the head of that, so that this style, which gives you more flexibility to put the hole. So that's how these do. Put the carriage bolt from the inside out. Washer out here. So I'll give you about 5.5, 6 feet of it. So you have plenty of flexibility. Don't want to cut it, because if you ever get a larger plane, you'll need it. And so what you're doing is putting it from here to here. You want to leave it at least an inch or so from the bottom, so that your plane doesn't touch the wood. It's all cradled into this, and then the leftover just leave rolled up so you can use in the future. Eat it. That's it for this. Now all we have to do is flip it over. And mount the wheels. So, wheels have the brakes on them, comes with a washer and lock nut. And so you'll need a 3/4 inch wrench for this. The wheel down. And a little tip here, if you lock the wheel, it'll stop the stud from turning down here, and then you can use it to there you go. That easy. There it stands. And like I said, this is all adjustable. So we can loosen this, and slide this way out here. Okay, now we're going to put on an extra center support. These are the hardwares you'll need, and it's basically going to go just like this support, but you'll have another one that'll roll in the middle, so you can use for a 2-piece fuselage. Okay, now for phase 2 of our Epic stand, we have an option for an extra center support for those jets that have a 2-piece fuselage that they have to support when they put it together. So, I'm going to get a second rolling carriage. So first of all, we will take our 3.5 inch carriage bolt, and these are lever handle. Squeeze it in, flush, head of the carriage bolt. Set this up. So we use the lever handle down here just the first time. Suck that head in. Suck in. use a 3/8 inch washer, 3/8 inch star knob. Put that on, and that takes care of this carriage. Now you're going to get a 2.5 inch carriage bolt. Your main rail. These two up, 3.5 inch. Inch washer. Got the head flush. And that's why you put the nylon along that 3/8 inch. Take the 9/16 ratchet. Tighten that up. It's so tight. Step move. Back it off. Put the sliding rails in with the holes to the outside here. And support arms. 3.5 inch carriage bolt. And go on this side. This side on that. Use your lever handle to suck that head into the plywood over there. 3/8 inch washer, 3/8 inch star knob. Here, this up, this up, this up. It's just easier to line it all up when it's in the air here. So you put your 3.5 inch pull, put all 5 pieces over here. 1/4 inch fender washer. Something to hit that. Get another T-bracket and the 2.5 inch this time. These 3 pieces. And the lever handle over here. 1/4 inch fender washer again. And this can be all fully adjustable too. So that's it. That's it. Set everything up here. Got our 2 arms now. Carriage bolt in from this side. Inside out. Fender washer. And the lever handle. This piece is just like the other piece where you can adjust it to wherever you need it. The nose, whatever you need, wherever you're breaking your fuselage is, probably about there. Set that like that. And then right here you can mend them together. You can adjust all of this stuff. Lower. Whatever you need to make them line up. And then also adjust the length of your unwrap to give them higher or too. So there you have it. Okay, now we are going to film how to put on your wing supports. Those big heavy jet wings that want to tilt your plane sideways.
while installing them.
This will mount like this, slide back and forth, and you can put it in the position of where your wings are hanging. So I will start off with it this way so you can see what I'm doing there. First, we're going to get our support arm, the main support here, head in with a 2.5 inch carriage bolt. The 3/8 inch washer and the 3/8 inch button. And on there, we have our 9/16 socket. Tighten that up. Then we bring the head of the carriage bolt into the wood. Then you got to back it off so that it will free it. So get it over here. Two and a half inch carriage bolt. Three-eighths washer. And the 3/8 nylon lock. Head in. Back it off a couple. So now you got your two main rails. So from there, you get a couple of support arms, a couple of rails. So we're going to put the rails with the holes to the outside again. Put the support arms, carriage bolt, down through the slotted base here. Support arm on this side. 3/8 inch star knobs. Put those on. You want to use your lever handles to squeeze it into the support arm again. Two support arms up. Actually bring it all up. Get your 3.5 inch carriage bolt. Yeah. 5 pieces of wood. Your 1.25 inch washer. The washer there. Put it up here so we can see what we're doing. Squeeze it till the head comes into the wood. Loosen it up again. Grab your T-bracket and your arms. So with the 2.5 inch carriage bolt again. You want to put that in there. Let's bring it out here so we can set the head in again. These are spring loaded, so you can leave it down. Have that. And these are spring loaded. You can move them in any position you want. Once you get them tightened. So we're going to take this up. Right, first. Take this off. Turn it sideways. Now it will slide side to side under your wings at the best position. So you can see here, 4-inch carriage bolts go through both sides. Put your 3/8-inch knob on it, tighten it up. Do the same for this side. So there we are. Now for the arms on this one, put it in the shape of your wings. So if we put them this way for this demo, from there, put them up about like that. Then when we put our Velcro on here, you can just create a slight curve for the wings. Put this on here. The one wrap I give you. Like that and that. Do it taut enough. And then your wing's going to sit right here with nothing disturbing it. And if it's real heavy, you can also move these down. So that these aren't sticking up to get your wing. Alright, so there you go. And do the same on the other side. You can adjust it to where they need to be according to your fuselage. And it works really well. Put one wing on one side, and flip it around to the other side. One more thing. One more thing. We got to put the wheels on the right under here. I have some steel inserts for the wheels to mount in. So if you lock the wheel, it will stop the ledge of it, and you can just simply screw these in. And you'll want to get them all the same height, so all 6 wheels are touching. Here's how that went in. Because of the table, I can't get it all the way in, but anyway, lock the wheel here, and that will allow you to screw it up in there. Anyways, here's the wheel. With the wheel locked, you can turn that, rotate it, and get it screwed all the way up in there. Once it's up in there tight the way you want it, you can put a washer in here, which comes with, and another lock nut. But you'll want to adjust these the same height as the other ones so that it has stability side to side. Thanks for watching.